My name is Colton. I am a soon-to-be 30-year-old writer living in Los Angeles, California. A friend of mine came to me and was like, hey, there's this contest going on and you're doing it anyway. And we looked at the website and they said that you had to use their products. And so being vegan, it was cool because they had so many vegan selections that it kind of got me thinking about what to use and how to use it, and it was a nice way to kind of supplement, and I'd already done the work to pretty much get vegan, so it was everything kind of synced up really, really well. There were a lot of factors in making me go vegan. The first and foremost is I'm an animal lover. I've had pets all my life. Right now I have 2 dogs, 2 birds, and a cat. And I just didn't like the cruelty aspect of what the meat industry has to offer. And then the more that I learned about the meat industry, and not just how bad it is for your health, but also how bad it is for the environment. And there's so much evidence about how bad it is for your environment. And then on top of that, when I started actually going vegetarian, I was exposed to all this incredible food, because vegetarianism has come so far in the last 10 years or so, with things like veggie burgers and all of these different things, and the vegan restaurants and substitutes for everything. And so it just felt like the right time. It was a difficult transition, but it felt like the right time. I quit eating fish first because me and my wife watched a documentary, and the waste and the sheer loss of life and the depletion of the environment that goes into fish harvesting was insane. And before that, I had this idea that fish were this kind of wholesome, kind of natural thing, and after that, seeing how cruel it is, and how wasteful it is, it was pretty easy to make the decision to stop eating fish, even though I was a big sushi fan. I actually was great at cooking fish.
So, how are you liking the products, the supplements from OneUp thus far?
The biggest thing that I like is it's a behavioral thing. So there's several times a day where I'm doing something for my health besides working out. So like I wake up, go get my drink, I've already done something for my fitness for that day without even having to really go to the gym. Then, gym, and then whether it's glutamine or whether it's protein shake or whatever it's going to be, it's there, and basically 4 or 5 times through the day until bed on workout days. And then on non-training days, it gives you something to kind of heal around and work through. So I'm enjoying that. The protein shakes are really good. The vanilla protein shake is so good. And I really, really enjoy that. My wife's really good at making it, and it put like tofu and all sorts of goofy things in there, but it tastes like a vanilla shake. Anybody who's watching this is probably, but it's really good. And if you had told me, it really appeals to the 11-year-old inside of me, because I was always a milkshake fan. So it's one of those things like, you can drink a huge 64-ounce milkshake a day and get thin. That's one of those things and what's next? Cake's gonna be healthy? What? You know what I'm saying? Week 1 so far has been kind of intro week, half a week together, kind of, because getting new supplements, making sure you have the right workout gear, getting the routine down. And I had a workout routine before that I kind of been building and doing, but adding all that other stuff to it and really kind of getting locked and loaded, like even little things like I got new headphones, new phone, new workout apparatus, things like that. So I'm still kind of, it feels like this week is more of a transition week. I'm kind of excited for week 2 and week 3 and so forth, where that goes. But it's interesting. There's a whole lot of mental games to week 1 that I think are very difficult because it is a transition period. So on one hand, it's very exciting because you're new supplements, new clothes, new whatever. But on the other hand, it's very kind of daunting, and it's also one of those things like, oh, I've been doing supplements for 3 days and I don't see any difference in the mirror. Oh, I've been doing this and I don't see any difference in the mirror. And it's like, okay, calm down. It's called, it's a 12-week process for a reason, and we would all love to be able to do like 2 days of cardio and be just exactly where we want to be, trying to stay focused, trying to stay engaged, trying to stay calm. Even like today is a rest day for me, but my body needs it. It really does. But my mind and my competitiveness and everything else is telling me, okay, you got to do something today. You got to get out. You got to do something. And, I think week 2 is tough for a lot of people because of the fact that, once the bluster's worn off, once you have the new clothes, once you have the new everything, it's kind of like the New Year's resolution treatment where everybody's in the gym for a week or 2 and then they're gone, they're back to their lives. For me, those weeks are the easiest because that's when everything kind of calms down, it gets easier, it gets more routine, and I just have to continually kind of repeat what I'm doing. So I'm excited. See you next week.